Hello, and welcome to XCOM, Enemy Within. Now some of you might be wondering, where's Shadowverse? Where's World of Horror? Where's Stardew Valley? If you're asking what Stardew Valley is, that's a... wow. Where's Tears of Summonia? That's for really old school people. I'm not going to answer any of those right now, because we're playing XCOM. Let's see here. Let's start a new series today. And we're going to start by playing the new XCOM, Enemy Within. I do have XCOM 2, and depending on how things go after this playthrough's done, we may hop over to the second XCOM game and do a playthrough. Now, this is not blind. I played through the original Enemy. Well, I had played the UFO Defense way back in the day. Though, granted, I haven't really played it truly myself. I played part because I was young at the time. I played some of it by myself, but I never got far. Though I think I do recall using my dad's save file. He got to the very, very end, but couldn't beat the final mission. Because for some reason, super epic music, the ammo count, the final mission was like in 2 phases. And when he goes to phase 2, it's like everybody had 0 ammunition. So I don't know if you had to post to carry extra ammunition or not. So I just went in with laser weapons, because laser weapons have unlimited ammo, so they can't be suffer from ammo shortage. So I went into the final mission with laser weapons as a kid, and I won. But that's a UFO Defense story for you. And also, I've been playing XCOM 2 a bit as of late, so hopefully that won't screw me up here. As of XCOM Enemy Within, I have played through Enemy Unknown, I think twice. 2 wins in Enemy Unknown, and 1 win with Enemy Within enabled. I do have some older games here, but I'm not going to do with any of those, because we're going to start a brand new file. But first, because I am completely unprepared, quickly go through here. Everything looks good to me. Let's start a new single player game, shall we? So, we're doing classic mode. Classic mode's the way it's supposed to be played. I'm not doing impossible, because I could, but considering I still want this to be like semi-casual playthrough, I'm going classic. And then we've got the tutorials. I'll go ahead and put this one here. Reduce beginner voice actors. We don't need. Well, you know what? Let's have everybody complain. Let's turn on all the tutorials today. We'll act like we're noob. Begin our beginner days, because well, I did do a quick test one. Some of the things I'm like, man, the XCOM 2 is different from the other XCOM. So we'll take a trip down memory lane. And also, if you're a new player that doesn't understand what XCOM is, hopefully these beginning voiceovers will help out with that. As for the second wave, which is basically advanced options. Man, that's loud. May have to adjust it more. Yeah, because I'm used to doing this with the normal deal. See? Preparations, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think you're going to use any of these. Because while these are interesting for playthroughs, and to change things up, I haven't played in a while. So I want to keep things simple. Before I do any of that, there's my audio. That sounds good. Turn it down a bit, it's a bit loud. Advanced options, turn on tutorial, turn on that. We'll get the beginner voice actors, so they can complain when I use explosives. Yeah, that sounds good. And also tutorial has some nice story-based stuff. So here we go. Wait. Classic difficulty. All the tutorials are on. No Iron Man. I'm a safe scumming bastard, so I will be safe scumming. Sorry. I'm too attached to my squad. Let's begin. Those who play with the devil's toys will be brought by the Grease to wield his sword. Buckman and Stifler. What's that? Came from the sky. One little boy, one little man. You are gonna be screwed. Terrible things are happening.
Hello, Commander. In light of the recent extraterrestrial incursion, this Council of Nations has convened to approve the activation of the XCOM project. You have been chosen to lead this initiative, to oversee our first and last line of defense. Your efforts will have considerable influence on this planet's future. We urge you to keep that in mind as you proceed.
Man.
Good luck, Commander.
It's nice to be replaying this again. Because there is significant difference between XCOM 1. Well, not significant.
That was the last transmission, sir.
Patch me through to Voodoo 3-1. You were being deployed to Germany. At 1900 hours Zulu, several unidentified objects fell to Earth. After ruling out the possibility of a downed satellite, we now believe these objects to be extraterrestrial in nature. Shortly after impact, German officials received reports of mass hysteria and freak weather around one of the impact zones. Then things went dark. At 2100 hours, a chopper carrying a German military recon team went down in the area after they reported being fired upon. As you know, Germany is a member of the Council, and they have requested our assistance. Our mission is to assess the situation on the ground, ascertain the current status of the German recon team, and investigate the extraterrestrial objects. Central out.
It begins. Now normally this is the first tutorial is of course scripted, so you basically just have to follow what the tutorial says, but it has very nice world building for the story aspect, and we're sort of trying to lean a little bit on the story here today in this one through, even though
Central, this is Big Sky. Looks like we found the crash site.
Roger, Voodoo 3-1. Any sign of activity?
Negative. Nothing's moving down there.
Okay. Set her down nearby.
I miss Big Sky. There's a different person, a different pilot for XCOM 2. I'll probably have to wait until comparing the two until we get to like the actual, I should say, out of the scripted event, because there's a lot of scripted stuff here. The Wookiees. They're gonna die. Terrible, terrible
Central.
deaths.
You getting all this?
Copy that, Delta Squad. First things first. Let's get you out of the open and into cover. Whatever did this could still be out there. Delta 1, take point. Take cover behind that debris directly in front of you.
Yep, so move the guy up. Move times a turn. You get, so pretty much you get 2 actions and you got like 2 flags.
Good. Now advance to the vehicle nearby. Delta 2, your turn. Move up to the debris. That thing isn't going to offer you much cover, but it's better than nothing. There's full cover straight ahead. Advance to that position.
There's like half cover and full cover. Of course, full cover's better, obviously.
Delta 3, move to that vehicle dead ahead.
And you pretty much want to be in cover.
I have movement. 30 meters north of my position. Police vehicle.
Roger. Proceed to the next vehicle for a better vantage point.
And I think this is a unique map. I think you never see this type of map again. This is made specifically for the tutorial.
Delta 4, go check it out. It's a long way from your position, and there's no available cover between here and there, so you better double time it.
And of course you can dash over there. Do everything at once.
Holy hell.
What do you see, Delta 4? Report.
Looks like one of the recon teams, sir. It looks like something...
Is that your man, Delta 4?
Negative, sir. That's someone else.
Dr. Valen, what's he saying?
He is saying, help me. That radio transmission is coming from somewhere north of the squad's current position. Based on its strength, probably from inside a structure.
Thank you, Doctor. Delta, advance and infiltrate that building. And remember, stay in cover.
Yep, you dash. Consumes both moves and it's the soldier's turn. So pretty much like you can move up in the blue area. Like slowly advance up, so you can use your second action. Or, if you just want to focus purely on moving, just go ahead and dash all the way. But dashing can be rather risky. Continue moving up.
Central, I got a lot of blood here.
Roger. See where it's coming from.
Can't twist the map well, I guess it makes sense.
Central, I think I just found another one of the recon team. Or what's left of him. But this doesn't make sense. Looks like he's been dead for a week.
Even more perplexing is the cause of death. It appears that he was eviscerated when something burst out of him from the inside.
Sir, I have visual on the object. Permission to approach.
It's the only cover between you and that building. Permission granted.
I don't remember.
Talk to me, soldier. What is it?
I got no idea what this thing is, but I can confirm that it's no satellite.
Roger. All right, Delta Squad. You're almost to the building. Keep moving.
I don't remember who's going to be the chosen one.
Okay, people. Now let's get inside. Delta 1, there's a window in front of you. Let's take a look.
Pick for the window.
In position. Looks clear.
Copy that. Get in there and get to cover. Delta 2, that door's in our way. Take it down.
Solid copy.
Bash to the door. Ah, man. I'm just getting memories.
Central, we have eyes on the target. He's armed.
Copy, Delta 3. Okay, everyone. Get into position nearby, but do not approach. Doctor, see if you can communicate with him. Tell him to drop his weapon.
I will try. Hallo, können Sie mich hören? Wir sind hier, Ihnen zu helfen. Bitte lassen Sie Ihre Waffen fallen. He appears to be in shock.
Keep your eyes open, people. I don't like the looks of this.
You're probably gonna get grenaded. You're too close together.
Delta 3, move in and disarm him. Carefully.
Yep, it's nice knowing you, buddy. Dun dun dun.
Delta 3 is down! He's down! Delta 1 is down!
Central! We're taking fire from multiple X-rays!
This guy's got me pinned down, taking heavy fire!
Damn it. Delta 2, you're flank 2. Find some better cover. All right, Delta 2. Weapons free. Get ready to fire.
Kill.
Nice shot. Delta 4, you're freed up to move. Get out of there and get into cover.
Not advisable.
Toss your grenade at the enemy in front of you.
Grenades, huh? We can do that. Have some fun with nades. Sorry for the poor sap that was there.
Now get ready for their counterattack. Look
That's
out,
what I
Delta 4.
thought.
There's another one coming in behind.
He's dead.
Damn it. It's just you now, Delta 2. Let's tip the odds in our favor. Look around for a position where you can flank the enemy.
That's what I thought. I knew she would die. There's only one survivor.
You have a clear shot from that position. Fire.
Central, I think that's it. It's over.
Roger that, Delta. Secure the bodies and head back to the Sky Ranger for immediate extraction.
And that's the tutorial mission. Now, as we're in tutorial mode, you know, Asia, South America, and Africa are offline, so you'll either choose North America or Europe. We always have to use aircraft, and I like being based off of North America because I am from North America. Europe is great if you want to spam laboratories and workshops. As I haven't played this thing in a while, I don't quite remember the strats. So North America's fine. And as an aside, if you don't do the tutorial mission, your first contact will just be a normal mission against like two or three packs of sectoids with your full squad. And of course, you can have all of them alive. Instead, you know.
Affirmative. We are coming home.
One guy dying horribly. I mean, everybody dying horribly, save for the chosen one. Yeah, I always knew there was one of the guys survived. He's seen some stuff. He's gonna be our chosen one.
What are they?
Whatever they are, they nearly took out a squad of our best soldiers. If you'll excuse me, doctors, the commander is waiting in mission control.
Their technology is far beyond ours.
Then I'd say our work is cut out for us, Doctor.
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold.
providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
That's probably the first thing you see in the normal gameplay. His introduction there. And welcome to home base.
Commander, to the barracks.
Commander, the soldier is waiting for you in the armory, which is located there in the barracks.
Looking as when in tutorial mode, most of this stuff is locked out. If you don't do the tutorial, everything, the game is much more open. It's meant for replayability, but that's how it is.
Only one recruit from Delta Squad made it back alive from our last mission, Commander. And I'd say a promotion is in order. As you know, Commander, every soldier is different. This particular soldier has shown an aptitude for heavy weapons. As he gains additional combat experience, we should continue his training along these lines. This soldier will now carry a rocket launcher, in addition to his standard weapon. The aliens won't know what hit him.
There we go.
Dr. Valen asked to see you in the research labs, Commander. It sounded important.
Commander, to the research labs.
Later.
Commander, to the research labs.
You don't get to give him a nickname yet. I think he'll be a little higher rank. But this is our man. Oh, I speak Spanish because I have it on the thing. That's okay.
A la orden, comandante. A la orden, comandante.
But he is our chosen one. Let's give him some unique armor. Armor 3. And let's see here. And let's remember the customization options in the original are lacking when it compared to 2, which is somewhat depressing. But it is what it is. Let's see here. I will be customizing the other soldiers. I'll probably be doing that off camera. So you'll probably be seeing some breaks. Because what I'm like to be doing is, as we run missions, like the first time we run a mission, you know, I'll probably keep them as the default, but as soon as they get into classes, I may start customizing them a bit more. And we'll just go from there. So, though we're keeping him, he's the chosen one. He shall remain that way. So let's head to research, shall we?
Hello, Commander. My name is Dr. Valen. I oversee the research labs. This is where all of XCOM's research and development takes place. We have already begun analyzing the artifacts recovered from our first encounter with the aliens. Based on our preliminary findings, we believe we can use them to develop some new equipment for our soldiers. With your approval, we will begin research immediately.
And I get no corpses, so we can't do xenobiology. You normally would be able to do this immediately, but of course, we did tutorial, so that's a good thing. This is more story related, and you have fragments, which leads to armor, and weapon fragments leads to better weapons, and alien materials leads to armor. I like weapons. These fragments are all that remain of the powerful alien weaponry we have encountered thus far. Further study can lead to advances in our own weapons development programs. Make it happen.
Thank you, Commander. This research will take some time. We will notify you once it is complete.
Commander to mission control. Commander to
It sounds like you are needed elsewhere. Farewell, Commander. If you recover any additional artifacts during your field operations, I would be quite eager to study them.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
Yes, Dr. Valen. What happened to an XCOM 2?
The enemy is testing our capabilities, Commander. We've gotten reports of simultaneous attacks in 2 different countries. We can only respond to one. The country we help will donate more resources to our cause. But the panic level of the country we choose not to help will rise. It's not an easy decision, Commander, but it's one you'll have to make.
Abduction sites reported. And this one's also probably done. So money or scientist? I'll take the scientist.
Understood. The troops are waiting for you in the hangar. Commander, before deploying our squad, you can choose which soldiers to send out there. I've taken the liberty of calling up our veteran. His combat experience makes him invaluable on the battlefield.
Okay, that's... they're not gonna let me. No! I want to choose my squad. Dang it, game. Oh well. Fine. This is the price I pay for trying to get some extra story tidbits from doing the tutorial missions.
Dropship has arrived.
Let's go. Alien abduction is in progress. Sight to sea of civilians. Collateral damage not a concern. Blow it up. Oh man. I don't even remember if I saw the maps within the enemy within, because I only did enemy within once. Because in the original XCOM, the first XCOM game, all the maps are the same. It's map basis.
Hold on, soldier. Before you move out, let's see what's inside that building. Your squad mate is closer, so let him check it out.
Yeah, we're still in tutorial mode, so yeah.
Okay. Good. Now open the door quietly, so you don't reveal your position to the enemy.
Yeah, of course. Open the door.
Now take cover inside. Alright. Now I want a man on the roof of that building. See if you can find a way up there, soldier.
Get a heavy up on the top.
There they are. The rest of you, advance toward the enemy and get into cover. Hold your fire until I give the word.
Hey! Actually get some freedom here.
Solid copy.
Dang it, game. Let me do Overwatch. I know what I'm doing, honest.
Okay. Manos a la obra.
Still in tutorial mode, so. That's not good. Hit this guy. There we go. Okay, still in tutorial mode.
On the move.
Pull them out. Bash that open. And we just want to blast this cover. You know. Don't need to blow him up yet, because we get an easy shot from, well, I say that.
Great work out there, people. The commander will be assuming command now as you sweep the rest of the area. As always, I'll be offering tactical advice as needed. And remember, your armor can only withstand a couple of shots from their weapons, so keep your eyes open and your heads down. Good luck.
Yay! Now I can actually play the game. Oh, got some explosions from the little tractor thing there. Not tractor, that's a loader. Lifter? I don't remember what that the things you're supposed to call them. And we'll keep them up there. And I'll take a whiskey move up. I can afford it. Now, what was I was saying something about comparing maps. The original XCOM, or at least this version of XCOM, the new one, all the maps here are made by hand. So every object here is manually placed. The second XCOM game has some more customization and randomization elements. So I'm creating like customers, slots on a map. Like, oh, this is a slot for like a telephone post, or this is a slot for a building, and then it will choose a type of building to slot in that area. So it has a little bit more variety. Yeah, this. I remember this well. Okay, you, my boy. I'll move him there. Still close for comfort, but
Moving on target location.
everybody move up. Yeah, you can't move and do that in the same turn. No, we'll go on Overwatch. They're probably gonna stay in that cover, but if for some reason, here we go. I remember sectoids. They do that.
Commander, our veteran's rocket launcher should make easy work of the structure the aliens are using for cover. And if we're lucky, it'll take out the aliens along with it. That is, if it hits.
Yep. However, we have other ways to deal with structures. Can he reach? Yes, he can. And he's over there. I'm not. Let's blast open that door, I think. Hopefully this works. Nope.
Good work out there, Strike One.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
There we go. As it is. And as things should be. Really nice. Okay. You got a support.
Just like it sounds, the support class provides that intangible edge our squads need. They make everyone around them better.
Yeah, support class here is all about those smoke nades. Which, you know, is nice. They sort of, well, did they get rid of them in 2?
The recovered artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
Commander, we have an incoming transmission from the Council.
Hello, Commander. We wish to congratulate you on your most recent victory. We realize you were faced with a difficult decision in responding to the various requests for assistance. Regardless, you performed admirably. As agreed upon, the reward for your actions has been granted. Farewell, Commander. We hope that you are met with continued success.
Yeah, you can get a facility now. XCOM card pulled the United States successfully stopped the alien abduction in Chicago. U.S. is deeply grateful and hope, you know, science will help you. Or the Asia panics.
The Council knows you made the right decision, Commander. With the resources we have available, there's only so much we can do. However, our chief engineer did come up with something to help you keep an eye on things. The Situation Room provides constant monitoring of every member nation in the Council. If we allow panic levels to get out of control in any given nation, they're going to withdraw from the Council. Then they'll take their funding and additional support with them. The Council's overall confidence in the XCOM project is shown on the primary meter above the main screen, which engineering has nicknamed the Doom Tracker.
Commander to Mission Control. Commander to mission control.
Hello, Commander. The current research task is progressing as expected. However, it will still be some time before the schematics are ready for engineering. I'm sure you have other pressing matters to attend to in the meantime.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
Huh. And of course, we can't launch anything yet. And this is the Doom Tracker. Yeah, we're still in tutorial mode.
Commander, Dr. Valen reports that research is progressing in the labs, but it will still be some time before the project is complete. While we're waiting, our local satellite network has just come online, and we can now begin scanning for new activity. The process could take several days.
And the waiting game.
Commander, schematics for the scope targeting system are complete. They have been sent to engineering. Commander, with this research complete, my staff and I currently have nothing to study. I would like to ask your permission to autopsy the alien cadavers retrieved from your last 2 field operations. I'm sure you would agree that if we're going to defeat the aliens, we must understand their physiology.
Later. Damn it. I wanted to do guns. Let me do guns. I wanted guns. I wanted guns. Why? Xenobiology. It is crucial that we gain a thorough understanding of the alien physiology in order to develop weapons and tactics better suited to combating them.
Thank you, Commander. I will let you know when this research has been completed.
I'm gonna blow up an alien just because of you.
Engineering online.
It appears Dr. Shen's staff have finally figured out how to turn their machines on.
Commander to engineering. Commander to engineering.
Ah, Commander. I was wondering when you'd be stopping by. Welcome to engineering. Anything they can dream up in the research labs, we can build it here.
Speaking of which, Dr. Valen has just sent us some new schematics. With your approval, we will begin fabrication.
Yes, Dr. Shen. Hey, you can even get a scope. Make it happen.
Fabrication of the scope device is complete. It has been delivered to the armory.
Commander to the barracks. Commander to the barracks.
Later. Give me that medkit. So the scope, when equipped, this advanced targeting module integrates with XCOM active HUD system to offer significant increase to a soldier's aim, plus 10. In the medkit, the field deployable medkit can temporarily treat a soldier's wounds through the use of nanosulfides and high potency stimulants. And 1 medkit. And that's all we can do for now because we're still in tutorial.
New items and weapons from engineering will always be delivered directly to the armory, Commander.
And here we go. And our boy.
Commander to the situation room.
Get a scope.
Commander to the situation room.
The chosen one. And our support. And get a medkit. So who? Yeah. Well, for now we'll hold off. We won't do the customizations just yet. Okay, they want me to go back to what situation?
Commander, the Council has requested a word.
Commander, our sources have identified a number of reports regarding alien involvement in the transportation and dispersal of an unknown substance near civilian population centers. It is imperative that you investigate this activity and determine the purpose of the alien material. We will transmit further details momentarily.
This must be the mail tutorial.
Sounds like we better get to it.
The counter mission gateway. They support alien activity and indicate a potential shift in the invaders' methods. Abductions are continuing, but eyewitnesses at this site claim the aliens will release an unknown substance into the local environment, disrupt alien activity, and retrieve a sample.
Excellent.
Okay. Let's see. We're bringing you. And and bring hands. Yeah. Actually, hands. Your support. Are heavy. And 2 others here. And I don't know if I may have to just end up ignoring the flags for the customization.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
Because again, the first game's customization is not as good as 2's. Customization is a whole different level in XCOM 2.
We're going to be putting down in Mexico for this mission.
And forces on area with the support canisters of unknown purpose. CVs are evacuated already, so blow everything up. Yep, the meld.
That object is different from the others. It does not appear to be the same type of pod we've seen used by the aliens during their abduction operations. We may gain new insights if we recover it.
Be advised, Commander. Intel confirms enemy activity in this area.
This appears to be a containment device of some kind. We can only assume it has an internal self-destruct mechanism like the other alien equipment. Although it must have already been disabled somehow.
So basically, this is meld. It allows for some exclusive to the expansion enemy within. It allows you to do some extra stuff, and mainly it serves as meld. They put meld into the game as an effort to don't take one step in Overwatch countlessly. So you sort of have to, get things moving.
There may be additional canisters like this one in the area. The more we can recover, the more we'll learn about what's inside them.
Any others you find may still have operational self-destruct modules. Be careful.
Okay, target's in sight. Hands. And not quite yet.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Just get next to the chalk. Put you on Overwatch. So as you can see, classic XCOM maps. One big giant thing in the middle, and you have the exterior. You're the support. You're the man on the roof.
Moving to position.
So, getting a vision.
The signature coming from that device implies the self-destruct mechanism is still intact and priming for detonation. You need to move quickly to recover it before it's too late.
We got time. He says as he runs towards it. Shit. Send the support in. Nothing terrible happened. Move up the heavy. And move up other person.
Let's do this.
And we'll have you on Overwatch. Wait. They saw something briefly inside the building as they ran past. Luckily though, it didn't seem to have triggered them. So that's something. There's an ice cream shop. There we go. No alien ones. Come on.
Excellent work, Commander. That should provide us with an ample supply of this substance for analysis.
And we know there's a guy over there. Just get ourselves situated. Part of me wants to go in there, but another part of me just says, just play it safe and wait.
That's affirmative.
Because if I proc him, I'll be getting 2 pods at once, and that is not ideal right now. And It's tempting as him to stay up there. He won't have any line of sight, so. Here we go, little alien man's up. Boo. Okay. You over there, so I don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
Should be able to no. Okay. There we go. It whiffed. Luckily. Okay, can we flank? The answer is no. Which is a shame. Which is a terrible, terrible shame.
On the move.
Let's keep moving. Because he won't be able to make it there in time. Let's see here. Try to smoke grenade this. Get some extra cover. Go Overwatch. And I guess you also try to Overwatch. Shooting target full cover is not that wise. Okay. Come on, which one do you use the Wookiee?
Aye, aye, Commander.
There we go. You have the shot ticket. And he whiffs.
That's a load of bull.
Yo, Wookiee. I'm supposed to expect great things from you. Alright. Because she picked blah 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 blah. It is time to use explosives.
Grenade out.
I'm not going to hear the complaints. No. Use restraint? No? Okay. F. I like the trash bag is an enemy. Fear the trash bag. Okay. We're just gonna move up here. Stay in full cover. This full cover is good. And it's gonna move up to full cover. And breaks the window. And shoots at. Breaks the wall. Oh boy. Okay, we're good. No worry there. Hello? Nice to see you today. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you play XCOM. As well as having some fun. Da 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 da. Nobody cares.
This material should give us a leg up on whatever it is the aliens are developing. I'm sure the doctors will be eager to get started.
Do do do. Yeah, tutorial missions really put me behind and stuff, but that's okay. It is what it is. So you got a sniper.
Our snipers specialize in dealing massive amounts of damage from afar, but without sufficient training, they're vulnerable in close combat situations.
And hands.
The assault class serves as our front line. They're the first ones into a fight, and the last one's out.
Okay. Got a bunch of cool stuff. The new substance is remarkable, as no one near the aliens wish to witness its effects. If we can direct those effects to our own ends, however, their experiments may prove to be a major miscalculation.
Remember, we will be watching.
To the Situation Room.
Commander, good news. The Council has donated a satellite. Our current satellite uplink facility can support up to 2 satellites, so I recommend we launch the new one immediately.
Yes. So let us launch a satellite. And can we put one there? Okay. Let's take a step back. As I attempt to remember how satellites work. So, you can put satellites anywhere in any of these kingdoms, and the main thing of using satellites is it reduces panic. So you mostly want to put it in panic-ridden areas to reduce their panic meter. And once you max out an area, you can, how should I say this? You get the bonus. Now, your starting place will automatically give you what you need, right? So you don't have to worry about that. So right now we're going to place some management and put it over Japan. We get an engineer a month, which is pretty nice. And we'll reduce it, I think, by 2. We'll get some satellite coverage in Asia. That's okay. Get money. There's no interceptors in range. And transfer interceptors, yes.
With this additional satellite in place, we've gained a significant upgrade to our overall coverage. I recommend we begin scanning for alien contacts right away.
Yeah, what if we wait? No? Okay. What you got?
You're telling me that we should risk the lives of our troops so we can take one of these things alive?
Yes. Without a live specimen, I'm afraid we've reached the pinnacle of what my team is able to accomplish.
And how do you suggest we do this, Doctor?
The autopsy I've just completed confirms that the alien's physiology is quite similar to our own. A highly concentrated electrical current delivered at close range should cause
Close range? And what happens if it doesn't work? Do you really think this is worth the risk?
I do. We do not know our enemy. How can we hope to stop something that we do not understand? If we can capture one of these creatures alive, we may be able to communicate with it.
And interrogate it. Find out what they want. Where they're operating from.
Yes. That possibility outweighs all risks, in my opinion. I can construct a safe enough facility to house our captive, but I do not know how we could possibly communicate with it.
Not to worry. I will see to that.
All right. I'll speak to the commander.
I'm right here. Guys. And they want us to do all this stuff. We managed to successfully map up the alien specimen's entire genome, though I wasn't entirely sure how it would be possible using our existing DNA sequencing techniques. However, our success has led to the startling realization that this creature's genetic structure is quite similar to our own. This discovery has piqued the interest of our research team, as it only raises more questions as to the origin of this species. Having examined several of the alien corpses, we have also discovered a trend. Key components of the alien's genetic structure are mirrored perfectly across each of the specimens. Okay, because you did multiple sectoids. Okay, that makes sense. Although it is presumptive to, at this point, to draw conclusions on how this is possible, I believe there's something logical to assume that this alien, sectoid, is a product of aggressive genetic engineering, well beyond anything conceived of on Earth. If the aliens are truly capable of this sort of manipulation at the cellular level, I feel we may only have scratched the surface of their technological advances over us. In any case, further research is imperative, and while we've obviously made a number of discoveries working with alien corpses, I feel we may need to acquire a living specimen if we truly hope to find the answers to these questions. So build alien containment. No.
Commander, based on Dr. Valen's report, I recommend we begin researching the new weapon she's calling the Arc Thrower in the labs.
Later.
Once completed, we can send the plans down to engineering for fabrication, and then equip one of our troops with it in the barracks. Dr. Shen and the engineering team are also waiting on approval for construction of the containment facility that we'll need in order to house the alien captive.
Commander to engineering. Commander to engineering.
Yeah. Alien containment, secure environment to house the alien captives, allow for interrogations, use build facilities. That's storyline stuff or what? Engineering what?
Commander, no doubt you are aware of Dr. Valen's request to capture one of the aliens. A sound plan, but she fails to realize that we lack a facility to safely contain a live specimen. With your approval, my team and I will begin construction of a suitable facility.
I guess we're doing this now. Why do you do this to me? Yes, we do. Yes, we're building alien containment. Yes. Facility provides secure environment to house the alien for captives, allowing you to interrogate them. Yes, I guess we'll build the alien containment in the corner.
Thank you, Commander. I'll let you know when the facility is ready.
I don't wanna.
Dr. Valen has asked to see you, Commander. No doubt she wishes to explain her plan, personally.
I wanted other stuff.
Commander to the research labs. Commander.
Commander, I'm sure you've been briefed on my request. With your authorization, we can begin research on the Arc Thrower immediately.
I don't wanna. I want guns, not the Arc Thrower. Okay, meld. Disabled. Man. Of course, this is to tell yourself that this is the price I pay for doing this. But it's all for you guys. The Arc Thrower. With our recent insights into alien biological makeup, we believe it should be possible to create a device capable of incapacitating an alien subject without killing it. If our troops can capture an alien alive, perhaps we can interrogate it.
Commander to mission control. Commander to mission control.
Why?
Commander, we're picking up widespread radio chatter indicating UFO sightings within our current satellite coverage area. We should begin scanning for contacts as soon as possible.
Do we have any interceptors? This probably doesn't matter because it's going to be in America.
Coverage now available over Japan.
Looks like that satellite we launched paid off. We're picking up an unidentified fast mover. If we scramble an interceptor now, we may be able to take it down.
The good old interceptor minigame.
We have eyes on the bandit.
That's not the song. Interceptor shot down the target UFO. Surveillance indicates alien crew moving at the crash site. Interceptor has sustained light damage.
Central, this is Voodoo 3-7. We have a confirmed kill on bogey 001. I repeat, the UFO is down. I'll copy, over.
Solid copy, Voodoo 3-7. Nice work. Central out. All right, people. Retask Recon Satellite Bravo and get me a visual on that crash site.
She's coming into range now, sir.
On screen. Magnify. Still in one piece. Commander, I recommend we get a strike team to the crash site immediately.
Oh man, I miss investigating alien ships. You don't get to do that in 2. Okay. So we got sniper. You got an assault guy, you got a heavy and support. You get headlights from the background there. And now we're going to do a short recording break here. Let's see if we can get some customizations in. So, be back in a flash or fade in. And we're back. So, let's actually get the customizations in order. First, let's go ahead and fix some of this stuff. Put a scope on a sniper instead. So welcome to A Squad. Got Javier Doyle, who is our support, and he is from, I believe, I'm drawing a blank. I think that's the Spanish flag. I just looked it up and then I forgot. Our chosen one, which I believe that one's Argentina. And this is our guy from the tutorial level. You know, Nicole Walker from the UK, who's our sniper. And of course, Guy Awesome, who, even though that flag is Netherlands, Guy Awesome is universal. Because Guy Awesome takes the look of one of the original XCOM soldiers, and he's always in the assault unit. So, now we have this ready. Let's go. Let's do it.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States.
XCOM Universe.
Looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
XCOM Interceptor says splashed UFO. Intel indicates some surviving crew. Mount Energy signals are positive. It says caution. The crash may contain usable salvage. Beat everybody up. Got it. I think this must be one of the newer maps. I don't remember Forest on Fire. Especially at night. Here we go.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike One is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike One is authorized to assault the alien craft.
Okay. Again, I'm starting to get some flashbacks to it. Maybe it's just a tile set.
Looks like the crash site is dead ahead. We should expect heavy resistance here. There's no telling how many hostiles were on board. Approach the craft with caution and attempt a breach if possible.
Yeah, caution.
Objeto alienígena visible.
That'll be fine.
Target confirmed. On our way.
Nothing to worry about here.
Venga, vamos, vamos. Roger, Dodger.
There we go. Just move on along. I could just dash for it. And honestly, I really don't mind. Let's see. Sniper. Can you get there? No, you can't. That'll be too convenient. Doyle, any good cover? Sniper moves up. Still can't reach. I thought I could believe. I believed in a lie.
Moving out.
Let's move him up there. There's a bird. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now we'll cover. And you need to get to a good position. It's not ideal, but I'll do it.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Actually, we'll just smoke grenade? Can we smoke grenade both at once? Come on. I can't see. There we go, it's two at once. Like that. You lied to me. You said I'll get both. You lied to me. I was hearing something going crazy, but nope, it just turns out my laptop is, you know, got the fans on high. Probably because this game is pretty high intensive, and I'm also attempting to record it at the same time, so it's probably not so good for that. It is what it is. I'll move up. I'm relieving the smoke. Okay. It's an Overwatch. Should still be fine. Low cover. Attempting to foot.
It would be preferable if we attempted to retrieve those canisters rather than destroying them.
I didn't destroy it. The aliens destroyed it. It's not my fault that they destroyed it. Come on, hit.
Nailed it.
Like, I didn't destroy it. Why are you blaming me? I didn't do anything wrong. I don't like you anyway.
Hunt 'em down. Affirmative. Moving out.
Oh yeah, that guy. Whiff. Thank you.
Fire in this zone.
You're fine.
The alien craft is still intact. They've got some kind of energy field protecting parts of the ship. We'll have to look for an opening.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Readings can't be right. If they were, that's a being of almost pure energy. The readings coming from that creature are like nothing I've ever seen.
You can study it when it's dead, Doctor. Let's take that thing down.
Move up. Still in cover. Don't particularly want to blast it. There's no way I can really go here though.
In marcha. Bien.
And we'll just do this, I guess. I don't know. One's away. Come on. Nope.
Eso no me gusta.
Whiff. What you can do? What are you doing? Blast it open? Stop blowing up your own ship. Chicks. They just want to keep blowing their own stuff up, man. And there's your funds. Who's gonna go over there? Be annoying. Okay, I just want to get this guy. Annoying. Can't really get a good shot.
Roger that.
Of course, I don't really do much here. Come on, pistol. Whiff.
No way that just happened.
It just happened.
Moving.
To withstand an impact like that, at such a velocity, the materials used in that vessel's hull must be at least an order of magnitude beyond any element we know of.
That looks like the primary power source for the alien craft. I could only hazard a guess as to the amount of power it would have to be generating to propel that ship. I'd watch your fire down there. That equipment could be highly unstable.
Yeah. We're fine. Shotgun. Oh. Pistol. Yeah, a little better.
Incredible. It seems to have vanished.
And for cover, dash over here. I probably shouldn't be dashing him into danger, since he's supposed to be like the chosen one. But yeah, the mind meld, the annoying thing. And it moves up. And it goes pew pew. Calm down, buddy. There's nothing to fear. Okay. And we won't be able to do jack with this, sadly. I can't really get anywhere.
Roger, Dodger.
We just blast him on the smithereens. Let's see. Trying to get a white camera angle for this. I'm gonna change the camera, buddy. What we want to do is blow up this log and that log, while also getting the guy in the back. There we go.
Mission accomplished.
Not so bad. I consider that a success. Sounds good to me. And guys are now corporal. Stance also the prime weapon no longer end the turn. It's taken as a first action or holo targeting. You know what? I sort of want him, like, considering that he's supposed to be the chosen one. As tempting as it is to make him, you know, as a awesome guy that with bullet swarm, I'm probably going to make him more to support and explosives. So we'll get holo targeting. Because even if it misses, it's not my preferred weapon, but beam weapons, alien nav, UFO pilot, blah blah blah.
Welcome back, Commander. I wanted to speak to you about our current fleet of interceptors. It's crucial that we keep several of these aircraft on high alert. We'll need them to intercept any future alien contacts, and it's likely we'll suffer some losses in the process. I think it's also worth mentioning that even a full squadron of interceptors will do no good against our enemy if we don't know where they are. Additional satellite coverage will be required before we are able to detect alien craft elsewhere on the planet. Visit us in engineering should you wish to build additional satellites. Goodbye, Commander.
Database. Engineering. How much is it? 100. I like 100. 100 sounds good.
Commander, our current satellite uplink facilities are we should build additional uplinks as soon as possible to allow for new satellite deployments.
We've still got some room to grow up here, but if we really want to expand our facilities, we're going to have to start excavating beneath the base. Unfortunately, the deeper we go, the more it's going to cost.
Let's go ahead and excavate that. I'm going to need power. 5 days, we'll hold off. I don't want to pay maintenance yet. Wait till the council report. Okay. Octho is up. Anything containment's up. Yay. Council report's up. Nothing.
I still can't believe Dr. Vaughn expects our troops to try to bring one of those things back here in one piece. Much less alive.
That's basically it. So, guess we'll continue. Scanning. The Octho is complete. We completed our research into the Octhor prototype and believe this device is ready for the final production and engineering. The mechanism functions on the basic premise of neurological disruption and emitting a focused electromagnetic pulse capable of confusing and anticipating targets within a limited range. As this is our first venture into the field of non-lethal weapons based on the Asian physiology, it is safe to assume there may be unexpected results on the field. It is very likely some aliens will resist their disabling effects, in which case it may be more effective to weaken the alien enemy first, which is do that all the time. The Octhor is also constrained by current power supply technology, which limits its effectiveness to 2 slots per deployment. Any captives retrieved from the field will have to be housed in alien containment, and we should build it before attempting to capture people. Build the Octhor. It stuns things. Give me guns. Give me beam weapons. Okay, so we got alien materials, which is armor, meld. If we want to build meld for ourselves. Experimental warfare, I don't remember what that does. Alien navigation, I don't know what that does. And I'm gonna go ahead and rush beam weapons. And why don't you do things faster? Like, I want beam weapons and I want them now.
Commander, I realize our troops have to put their own survival first, but every alien we use explosives against is one less opportunity to recover new artifacts.
Hush. It's perfectly reasonable. Welcome to alien containment.
Alien containment facility online.
I guess we'll build that Octhor. Yeah, build an Octhor. Make it happen. Do we want another scope? Yeah. Nah. It's fine, I guess. For now. Let's continue. Wait.
Excavation complete.
It's hangar. No. Hangar, I said. The ships.
From here, you can arrange to have our interceptors transferred to bases throughout the world. By stationing our fleet on various continents, we'll have a much better chance of intercepting new UFO contacts in those areas.
And how much is to build an interceptor? Not much. And just one interceptor each, that should be fine for now. This is still early game. Not too concerned about anything crazy going on. I could get order more, but I'm not too concerned about it at the moment.
Aircraft transfer complete.
Okay. There we go.
We've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologlobe.
Money is nice. Yeah, we get a new recruitment, which is easy. I don't care about that. Let's go to Egypt. We can use more engineers. Yeah, it's harder. I don't care. Okay, Mr. Awesome. It's time to get to work. So you got 1 explosives on a heavy, and that's basically it. Capture a live alien. Still going in with basic conventionals, but it is what it is. So as for the structure of this LP, I'm thinking I may go by month. So I may try to do like each month as an episode.
We're dropping you just inside the Egyptian border. Alien activity continues to surge within several major cities. Our response is crucial to minimizing the spread of panic.
There we go. And of course some months may be more busy than others. Especially since I'm like reading out the research reports and whatnot. So, just see how things go.
Strike one, this is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
Oh no, this is a big building. That's a big building. I do not like big building. I do not like this at all. Now seems to be a bigger map too. Let's take it slow.
Heading to that location.
Actually get the sniper in a decent-ish position. Let's scan the building.
That's what we're looking for.
Love the OS though. The music here is pretty nice. Okay, Doyle. You can go over here and get the other cover. Mr. Awesome. Can attempt a one and gun. Do that now.
Roger, Dodger.
Okay, get him inside. Good sight. Those are sight lines. And not good. Walking won't go far enough. Which is a shame. I'm trying to blast that guy. Okay, Javia. No, that's good.
Recibido, señor. Me dirijo allí.
Just have him move up. Yeah, he's in the open, but so what?
Humo lanzado.
Put out smoke. And we'll take the shot. Yeah, I wasn't expecting much out of that.
Adjusting aim.
But they're in low cover. Let's see how they plan on doing this. He moves over to the side. Nope, he's moving up the full cover. He has a brain. He's take the shot. He whiffs.
I'm on the move.
Okay, he also moves up. Okay, that's not an ideal shot. Could just try to blast it. No, you can't move, can you? You can hit that guy potentially. There we go. Sorted. And we'll just go ahead and nab that meld.
Heading out.
And probably in the
Recibido, señor.
other building or whatever.
Venga, vamos, vamos.
So that's fine. Plenty of time to move out and do whatever we need to do. Yeah, I know. Like, hey guys, they're over here. I'm like, yeah.
Aye, aye, Commander.
We know.
Got it.
Anybody?
Voy hacia allá. Eso es lo que estamos buscando.
Yeah, we see the meld. I probably should move up. Okay, sniper, move up.
Running.
Doyle, stay by the door. Aliens outside. Oh, hello. Hello, aliens. How you doing? Da da da. Shoot. Oh, nope. Too close. Mr. Awesome, today, would you like to capture an alien? I would like to capture an alien. Please capture the alien.
Now we can begin preparing for the interrogation.
Mr. Doyle, can you murder the alien? Da da. 100% chance to hit. Can't screw that one up. Move up. There they are. Oh, you jerk. You jerk. Yeah, I know you're being flanked, buddy. I know. Not too happy about it either. Just have him hunker down for now. He's gonna take the flanked shot. Yeah, he's gonna get the good cover. Wait, what? What cover are you trying to use, man? Ow. Guy's all the way down there. Guy awesome, can't really do much. You can heal yourself. You have nothing I can really do, sadly.
Roger, Dodger.
You can go there. You can go over here. That was a mistake. Mistakes were made. Or was it a mistake?
Moving at the speed of death. Roger, Dodger.
Guy awesome out there. I gotta take the shot. No, it's gonna whiff, but
I'll get him next time.
may have to end up safe scumming this one. Can't really do much. That's the problem. Guy's already over there. The meld's over there. We could just one here, but then he's gotta. Effort, I'm doing it. Saw that Overwatch. I knew it was coming. Whiff, please. Nope. Nope. He's officially wounded. Yep, that's gonna be a we down. Doyle was dead. That's gonna be a we do. I parked too many squads. So that's on me. I effed up. Yeah, they were the one everybody did. Do not fear. For we have the power of saves. Okay, you. You got several things you have to accomplish now. First off, you need to get out of there. Second off, I gotta deal with this guy somehow.
Commander, it would be preferable if we attempted to retrieve those canisters rather than destroying them.
Yeah, hush.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
And can't really do much here. Alright, we're going anyways.
Let's do this. Me muevo a la posición.
Heal yourself. Okay. Better position. We lost the meld, which is regrettable, but it is what it is. Just want to blast up some stuff, man.
Afirmativo.
And I can't really do much anything here, is the problem. There's no good cover. I go there, I park the enemy.
Moving to designated position.
Dashing should hopefully whiff. There we go. It's not a good map.
Moving to position.
Move a little closer. And just hope it hits. Nope.
Adjusting aim. Voy hacia ese.
Move up. Have him move up next to the door. Yes, somebody gonna shoot. And of course he hits. No guys can never hit. Come on, really? There's one. You walk right up to that guy. You kill him. And Mr. Awesome moves up.
Here they come.
And nothing, of course.
Moving.
That'd be too convenient. There's the mind meld coming in. He shoots at Awesome, I take it. Nope. Walker's taking the extra. Can you hit? Got the scope. That's how we do it. That's slow motion.
Hunt 'em down.
Let's finish this off, shall we?
Affirmative. Moving out.
Where you at? Die.
Got him. Chalk up another one.
Get in the car. We're going. Alrighty. That was painful. So that's that. Wounded, 5 days. But JV has been promoted. So he can sprint. Like move farther. Or covering fire. I like that movement. Let's sprint more. Like
I know it
so.
wasn't easy, but this could really be a turning point in our research. Not only can we interrogate the subject, but bringing an alien back alive provides us with a much better understanding of their physiology. Impressive work indeed. Preparations in the containment facility are well underway.
Yeah. His workshop adds 5 engineers. Get refunds if you build stuff. You know, Europe, Asia, Egypt, yada yada.
We will be in touch, Commander.
So, build facilities. Excavate that. Beam council report in 4 days. So let's go ahead and excavate that new facility. So we can start getting some steam. And when we get the steam, we can get some power. And when we have the power, we can actually get stuff done. And especially how well money's gonna be going. And we're gonna get beams soon. That's nice. Beam research complete. By studying the methods used by the aliens to manage energy consumption and heat dissipation in their weapons, we advanced our existing laser-based technology designs well beyond what we previously envisioned. Remarkably, we now have a working prototype that is both capable and portable, a development that has one time been considered impossible. Though we had to reduce the size of the focusing lenses in the process, we found very little decreases in the overall output or accuracy of the weapon during our testing. Codename Sunway. Your laser pistols, you know, laser rifles. Like, do you want to interrogate the tech sectoid? Like, nah. Would you like to get plasma pistols earlier in the game than you're supposed to? And this is why, like in normal XCOM, like, oh yeah, heavy lasers, precision lasers, like, yeah, just give everybody rifles. So just one support and assault guys until you can just skip stuff. Okay, give me alien materials. I want some armor. My guys are getting hurt.
We should begin interrogating the alien subject immediately. I'm confident we can safely house it within the containment facility, but I can't say for how long.
Yeah, calm down.
I'm still having a hard time grasping what it is the aliens are hoping to accomplish here. Are they studying us? Why abduct humans seemingly at random? There must be a pattern that we haven't established yet.
Okay, so things are still slowly picking up. That's okay.
Incoming transmission.
And the council report.
We are extremely impressed with the progress of the XCOM project thus far, Commander. Your recent results were beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
We get some money, we get some monthly rewards, and this is when things start going crazy. Because one of the things that can happen is you can lose council members. You lose enough council members, it's game over. And one of the ways to counter the panic is to spam satellites. So you get more satellite uplinks, and you build satellites that cover these uplinks. Because every time you place a satellite over an area, not only, I believe, you shut down alien abductions from happening there because you have satellite coverage, you also reduce the immediate panic by 2. And that's how you gotta try to manage the panic game, per se.
Remember, we will be watching.
And that's where we're gonna end it here. I think we're just gonna go council report to council report. That's gonna be our beginning point and cutoff point for each of these videos. And of course, we're just getting started. I mean, we just went through the tutorial section, and I'll be narrating through research and engineering notes. And we haven't really got to the main expansion of Enemy Within yet. There's so many things here that's left to see. You know, we just barely scratched the surface. But right now, we got Sergeant Guy Awesome, we got Nicole Walker, and we got the Chosen One, and Javier Doyle. Who's our support? We'll chill out here in the situation room as we watch the map, and probably some chat is going to come up and try to interrupt me, most likely. So yeah, this is XCOM Enemy Within. I probably went on tangent of like XCOM 1 versus XCOM 2. Maybe I should try to make a, I don't know, bonus video where I just ramble about crap instead of doing it in these LPs. And I just have a game footage in the background.
I'm receiving you. We'll monitor that contact, but I don't think it's related to the UFO activity.
Thanks, Central. So I just record some random gameplay footage in the background and just talk about whatever. Although I don't know if that will really work, because one-man team, that's good for like news. Like, when you try to make, there's a difference between like live streaming and video. When you make a video, it has to be structured, some sort of guideline. Live streaming, you have the reaction of the audience to sort of fall back on in case you need to figure out things out. Like, oh, what are they saying? Well, videos, nope, but just you, a microphone, and whatever's happening on screen.
Nothing to report at the moment. Boards are clear.
I agree. So, I'm basically going to call the video here, though I am going to go on the brief XCOM 1 versus XCOM 2 thing at the end of this right now. So, if you don't want to listen to that, this has been some Marcus Caliber. Have fun, guys. But otherwise, if you do want to listen to it a little bit, this is XCOM 1 versus XCOM 2. Specifically, the new Enemy Unknown and then with expansion Enemy Within versus XCOM 2 and its expansion War of the Chosen. If you're going from pure gameplay standpoint, like pure gameplay, you can only choose one. Get XCOM 2. The improvements they make to the gameplay and the quality of life improvements, the customization options for your soldiers, the replay value, everything in that department is superior in 2. However, the first game has a different storyline, different equipment, different aliens, so on and so forth. Because if you don't know the difference, XCOM 2 happens after the first game, but if you fail the first game. So pretty much what happens is you fail. Game over. XCOM effed up. They're gonna save the world from the aliens. So the aliens take over. In XCOM 2, you try to build a resistance to the aliens, which is a whole different dynamic. If you played the original UFO Defense, you'll probably, or I think it might have been Enemy Unknown, XCOM Enemy Unknown, I think in Europe, it might have been rebranded as that. XCOM Enemy Unknown, the new one, you'll probably feel familiar, because it has familiar aliens, familiar tech, so on and so forth. So with that in mind, like XCOM 2 being the superior game, technically, and from a gameplay standpoint, why play the first game? There are certain technologies and aliens you fight in the first game that's not available in the second. And of course the maps and the basic gameplay is the same. You know, you're still gonna have your soldier classes. Some of them may have different abilities. Because XCOM 1, you had the assault class that transformed into the ranger class. Ranger class has swords, and that's fun. And support class is now a specialist because they have. So instead of doing the smoke grenades, they have whatchamacallits, like little tiny gremlin drones to hack into things and to provide support. The heavy class turned into the grenader. So instead of wielding like rocket launchers, they just use simple grenades and pump that into a grenade launcher, as well as still having the heavy weaponry. And the sniper sharpshooter is basically the same. It's probably the only class that hasn't really changed between versions. But with an Enemy Within, you get the mech class. There is a counterpart to it in XCOM 2, but it's not exactly the same. Then it also has genetic modifications unique to Enemy Within. That's not. I don't think there's any genetic modification in XCOM 2. The psionic soldiers, I think, functions slightly differently between the two games. And also, the first game, like I said, has different enemies. As they establish themselves in XCOM 2, you know, you won't be seeing. There's no sectoids. You know, there's no thin men, which you haven't seen yet. You know, the Archons are, not really Archons. They're like floaters. The Archons are made from floaters. And that's how that worked. You know, Mutons are still there, but they sort of changed up a bit. And of course, the big thing, Enemy Within, there's a enemy faction called the Syndicate, where you'll be fighting human enemies. That does not happen in 2. And I loved fighting the Syndicate with an Enemy Within, and that might be happening within next month of the game, like either 1 or 2 months when the game starts picking up speed. And I loved that aspect of this particular Enemy Within, because that does not happen in 2. Instead, in 2 you get to fight the Chosen instead, which is more like 3 supervillains, I guess you can say, like boss characters instead of like an actual faction. There's these other sub-factions or allies, and yeah. In short, if you want gameplay, XCOM 2. If you want something the same but different, try out the first game. And that's basically what it boils down to. That probably not informative at all. Sorry, but if you're a fan of these tactics games, I would say just pick up both. In terms of, you know, should I play vanilla versus the expansion? Honestly, I would just say jump right into expansion. You're not missing anything. I think the only difference, like between the first one, Enemy Unknown, and Enemy Within, is like one line gets changed from Shen. So like, what happens if we use alien technology? Will we become one of them? And that line changed to something else. Because the expansions only add to the game more content. And it's definitely worth having, especially the DLC. So that's about it, honestly. I'm sort of rambling. This has been XCOM Enemy Unknown. The plan is to go council report to council report for these. And then that's how the sessions are going to be broken up to. The tutorials, I believe, was sort of off at this point. I mean, some more tutorials may show up once I think Syndicate will start appearing in some other special mission types. But other than that, it's basically freeform from here. gotta try to save the world. So, anyways, this is Sir Marcus Caliber signing off. Look at this little ant farm. I left us something interesting. Zoom in, enhance. What you guys doing? You're not part of my squad. Who are you? Oh, is that? That's one of them, I think. Is that Nicole Walker back there? I can't tell. Anyways, this is Sir Marcus Caliber signing off. Have a good one, everybody. And probably should save before I die horribly.